Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk with you about the new Urban Decay Stackable Pro Artistry palette. So I'm going to list down below where you can get this, but I got mine in Newport Beach stores. They can ship it to you, but that's the only place it's available right now. But I wanted to give my 2 cents, say whether or not it's worth having it shipped to you, and I'll leave you all the information down below. Okay, so this is the box that comes in. This is rattling because it has all of my containers in it. I didn't want to lose them yet. But this is what it looks like. And on the back, looks like this. You depot them, stick them up, and they can stack on top of each other. So before I show you the case, I wanted to also show you, usually they come out with cases like this. This is the 4-pan one. It has a mirror in here and it fits 4 of them in there. Now the way that it fits in there, it's very snug and tight in there. Like I can't flick it out. You have to really kind of pry it out. I love these. These are usually about $10 and they're really nice because sometimes they come out with like limited edition ones. They all kind of look different, things like that. But it is only 4-pan one. Now if you have a lot of them, which like for me, I took some of them out of the Motherload palette that I have. It kind of sucks when you have so many small ones and you kind of have to keep grabbing each small one. So a palette is a little bit better for user-friendly, ease of use, things like that. If it doesn't bother you using single shadows, then I don't think you need it in your life. But if it bothers you having all your single palette shadows and you're just looking for a way to kind of keep them all together, make it easier use so that you'll grab it more, this is definitely the way to go. This is what the case looks like. It's just a plastic case, and then on the back you are able to see all of your colors. It has a plastic piece that it sits in, so they're not exposed or anything like that. These are the magnets that it stacks up on, and I'll show you. There's little lips right here, so each one of them has like a little bit of clearance in between when they're stacking. Now the lid does just come off, so it has the metal little corners on each end for the next one to stack on top of it. But this kind of bothers me. I kind of wish that it would have been a lid like this. It kind of stays open, because when you put them in here, although it lays flat, it kind of took a little bit of time for them to settle in and kind of fit a little bit better. At first the lid didn't quite fit fully on top. As for inside here, so you can see they're not going to fall out. There's this foam padding that's in here that it kind of sits on. Still easy to pop them in and out, but like I said, until they sit for a little bit and that foam padding kind of settles in a little bit, they don't feel very snug and safe in there. They feel snug, like they're not going anywhere, but they don't really sink in fully. It kind of feels like they're just kind of sitting on the top of it a little. But after a few days of it kind of settling in and things like that, it definitely fits a lot better. They feel more stable. They don't feel like they're moving around as much. It does fit 10 of the shadows in here. I technically would probably prefer this kind of packaging on it instead of the foam. I just feel that this is easier to get in and out of, and it's just a little bit more secure. But because these little lips do take up so much room, I can understand why they didn't do it that way, because this is definitely a lot more compact together. Like the little lips around there wouldn't fit. It is very nice that you can see your shadows, names, as well as the colors here. You can stack as many high up as you want. Usually when you get your shadows look like this in the little container. It's plastic. You can see the color, see the name. So what you do to pop it out, because it just has this rim in here, you just push the bottom. They made it really nice to where when you push, I do recommend holding the other side, but when you push the bottom, it just comes really easily right out. And then you would just stick it from here into your palette. They have these 2 little notches right here. They're also right here on the edge of here. So just line up the little notches that are in there, and then it fits in there perfectly. And like I said, when I first put it in, it didn't feel like it fit very well. It kind of felt a little wiggly, but once it's in there and it kind of settles, it fits really nicely. I really am happy with this. This was $22. If you have it shipped to you, they just charge you for the shipping. There was no minimum or anything, I don't think, to have it shipped to you. But I did pick mine up in store, so if you're in the area, you could also just go to the Newport Beach store and pick it up yourself. I'm not positive if this will come up online eventually. Right now, it's not. As of right now, it's not. I don't know if it's like a test run for them to kind of see how it does. But so far, I really like mine. I think this is a great investment to have. I wanted to try it and see what it was like, but I just think this is so much easier to grab and go for ease of use for your shadows. Now, I will say you can't stack this, you know, like on its side or anything, but the lid doesn't hold very well. Like, it holds a little bit, like there's a little catch here, but it doesn't hold really well. So I do recommend stacking them like this if you want, and storing it like this. If you're gonna get only one, I would still kind of keep it flat if I were you. If you have any questions, leave it down for me below, and I will list all the information again on where you can get this. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye, guys.